All right. Legendary interview, episode 1. You know what it is. Listen, my name is Challz Brown, but it's not about me right now. It's about this guy right here. You may know him, you may not, but you get to get a deeper look into this legendary artist right here, TJ Soares. This is my guy. TJ, what's good with you?
Well, brother. Peace.
Yes, sir. You know it's all
Already.
love. Listen, we about to take a deep dive in. I want y'all to understand that there's a lot going on with TJ. This guy is a musician. He's a writer. He's working on screenplays. He's acting, right?
Yes, sir.
He's a businessman. This guy's moving and shaking. And this is
Come shop with me. Come shop with me. Get
he's a designer. Listen, this is a very, very good guy. And I want to be the first one to really sit down and let the world see what is going on with him. All right. So first things first, TJ.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm
straight?
Good. Yes, sir.
All right,
I'm Gucci, bro.
Let's start like this.
Mm-hmm.
They might not know where you from, who you are,
Mm-hmm.
how we got here. So we're gonna just walk through, right?
Yeah,
and just take them there, okay? So you were born where?
So I was born in Clean, Texas. I mean, clean, but that's because my dad was in the army. So my parents got married young, like 17 and 18, and my dad was in the army. So he's based out in Fort Hood. So that's why I was born in Clean, Texas.
Okay.
I mean, but I really don't know too much. I probably was there for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? 4 years. Like not even that long type shit.
Okay.
I mean, but I know Providence all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. That's what I do say all the time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Texas though, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Providence, Rhode Island, that's my home, that's my heart right there. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. So y'all moved here
so my family is already based here.
Okay.
So my dad, you know what I'm saying, young, decided to go in the army. My mom was pregnant, so that was his move, I guess, to get out. I mean, he grew up in the Ville too. I mean, like that's where I grew up at, but that's where my pops grew up at. My grandmothers lived there. They was probably like the first ones to have a Wiggins Village apartment, you know what I'm saying, when they first built it. So my family been here forever.
Okay.
You know so in Providence, I mean.
And you proud of that?
Yes, sir.
Dead ass. So basically, if you could explain your upbringing, your neighborhood, your life, if you could do that in a way that people could get a bigger picture of how you became who you are to this day, where would you start at to break down your childhood?
So my childhood, in Wiggins Village, well, Illville, that's what we call it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to me, like, I think of it as like the movie Paid in Full.
Okay.
Because you know what I mean? Like my neighborhood was known for everybody getting money. My neighborhood's like the first $1 million neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the guys that I looked up to in my neighborhood, they always getting money, pulling up in the cars, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like the block was always, you know what I mean, jumping. So it was like, it's back in the day when you were standing on the corner of the hustle type.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you know it's mad people out there. But me, I was like, I had both my parents in the house all the time. So a lot of stuff that I was doing younger, I didn't have to do. But I mean, once you go outside, you're outside. You know
so you had a dad and a mom in the house.
Facts.
And it still went down like it went down.
Yeah.
Just because your upbringing, your neighborhood, this, that, and the third. We all been through that. A lot of us anyway.
Yeah.
My life was the same way. So we birds of a feather. I was in a different state altogether, but I know what you're talking about. So I understand that. So let me ask you a question. Who else is in the household at this time besides your mom and your dad?
My sister.
Okay, so you and your sister in the struggle, your mom and your dad, and just things are just popping off.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of taste of the day in the life when you were coming up, like TJ Soares. You're young and you're starting to become a man. You're starting to get acclimated with what's going on around you. A day in your life. How would you describe that?
So at younger age, like I was always into sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I played basketball. I was nice in ball, but I was better in baseball. You know what I'm saying? I would say that baseball was in my blood. Like my grandfather, he played in the Negro League, played for Cleveland Indians. He got drafted to Cleveland Indians, and my dad was born in Cleveland because of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where my Uncle Kevin came from. Too. That's a whole other story. But shout out to Uncle Pimpin', though. You know what I mean? But
shout out to Uncle Pimpin'. That's what it is.
But you know what I mean? But yeah, so like after a while, Like you just start seeing everything in the neighborhood, and you just wanna. I ain't really want to play baseball no more. You know what I'm saying? Like once the time I got like 13, like I started dabbling into the music, so I was more interested in that. You know what I mean? But baseball though, I was crazy nice in it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
for real. I was just at the same time I started to be a knucklehead too. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So I was supposed to go to St. Andrews, you
Okay.
know what I mean, to play baseball.
You was
But
that nice, huh?
yeah.
That's dope.
So but I got into trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So so I didn't end up
Without
going
saying
there.
what it was, like let's start to dissect where you were going. So you were out in sports. You were playing baseball,
Mhm.
and you were headed down that path. What diverted you? How did you get off that path of you were about to be an athletic, collegiate,
Mhm.
this, that, and the third? What would you say led you away from that path that you were on?
I felt like it would do with the neighborhood too, but I more really got interested into the music. Like, know what I mean? And like that really attracted me.
Mm.
Just
Rap
what
music, you're
yeah,
saying?
to hip
Okay.
hop, everything though. I listen to all types of music. If you hear my music, like you can hear that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
your
saying?
influences
I
are
was just
wild.
I was just
You do a lot of you do a
I was
lot.
just telling T in the studio the other day. I said, yo, in my mind, when I be doing them, when I do the melodic records and all of that, I be like, I'm a whole R&B group myself. You know what I'm saying? I was just telling Ty all that shit. So, but yeah, but
Nah,
but
you sing and you compose hooks and breakdowns, like you really you get very melodic. So it's not just rap. I mean, your heart is hip hop, right?
mhm.
Am I bugging? Is
Yeah,
that
for
real?
sure, for sure.
So your heart is hip hop. Your favorite, I already know, is Pac. Tupac,
Hmm.
one of your favorites. That's where your spirit lies. So when you were 13 and you were getting off the wrong, you were getting off the right path into the wrong path, would you say it was the music?
Nah, I want to say it's the music is just being in the neighborhood. I want to be with my friends. You know what I'm saying? I always got practice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it just feel like you be missing stuff. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So, but
a lot of people say that.
yeah, being with my friends, like majority of everybody I grew up with is pretty much my family, like my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Or my cousins' cousins. You know what I mean? Because that's how we grew up. We all grew up together. Like I still had the same friends. As you
Okay.
see, still got the same people around me popping up at the shows, or
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean, coming to the studio or whatever. It's like I don't know. I just they're more like my brothers. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Okay. So, all right. Now that we're going down that road where things are, you're starting to grow up and things starting to feel different and it's starting to look different. You're going down a different path. As you're going down that path, did you think to yourself like maybe this is not the way I want to go? Would you say looking back you shouldn't have went that way, or would you keep it that way and you
Nah,
did the right thing?
nah. I mean, everything's a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I feel like I wouldn't change nothing because it made me who I am right now.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like as you get older, your teenage years, you start doing a little bit more. You know what I mean? And as
mm-hmm.
far as like in the streets or whatever, or you just around certain things and things happen and you gotta deal with the situation, how you gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I would think like to be honest with you, like a changing point for me was it was like probably in '95. You know what I'm saying? Like when my big homie got killed. Cause it was, you
Mm,
know what I mean? Like I was the first one there. When the shit happened, the cops came, all of that. Like the cop pulled up, we pulled up. You know what I mean? So I seen the whole everything. You know what I mean? So it's just like that's what changed me. Like that had me angry because like he was a person that believed in me. He was telling me to go to the studio.
mm-hmm.
Now I mean, oh, what you out here for? Go to the studio. He's bringing me to the spots. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big home.
Just now I mean, there he's at shows. Now I mean, making sure we good because our neighborhood, like just from being where we from and everything. But that changed me a lot too. But that's why, excuse me, that's why you always hear me like screaming JC Block a lot in my music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
he's a big influence on just pushing us to do the right thing, even though he was
Mm,
doing wrong at the time.
right. And you know what it is too? It's not necessarily it is wrong, but when you in them environments, you doing what you are taught to do to some degree to survive. And sometimes it's not necessarily that you're doing the wrong thing. Sometimes that's the only thing. And I'm not saying that's what it was for you,
Hmm.
but sometimes you feel that at the time, and more so you might have been thinking, this is how I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? When we're in those environments, we put there for a reason. And so we feel like we gotta do it. So yes, it's wrong, but at the same time, You know what I'm saying? It's a survival mechanism kicking in.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
would you say you got into a lot of situations because of that lifestyle, or would you say that you got pretty lucky and you're here by the grace of God, or do you feel like do you feel like you got set back in them situations?
I mean, those situations are just about loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Being loyal to where you're from and my friends and family. You know what I'm saying? That's really everything boils down to. But I was always told about, me doing music, like yo, keep doing that. Not just I mean by multiple people, even to this day. Like, you know what I mean? But
okay,
it's just like um I always stood out too. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Like I always stood out. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? And I was just a drive, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like everything from my neighborhood, it drove me to do everything I'm doing right now. Cause sometimes I still pull up. You know what I mean? Like not sometimes, but I'm pulling up. You know what I mean? Like I might pull up at 2 in the morning just to chill and just, you know what I mean, just keep myself grounded, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like where I'm from and like just to remember, you know what I mean? Just those memories of, oh, I remember this happened right here type. You know what I mean? Just you might laugh about it, you might shed a tear about it, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But I don't know. It just keeps me grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to keep myself grounded. I don't like to oh like as me doing the music, being in the movies and all of that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
some people look at you like, oh, like I'm like, no, I'm just me. Like I'm still TJ. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but I just want to keep. That's why you see me all the time. I got the same people around me, family. You know what I'm saying? Just keep everything grounded.
No doubt. So now, with that being said, let's get into the music. We know your influences are really really heavily hip hop guys. You R&B influences as
Mhm.
well, but your music, your musical taste, where you are right now with your music, you're doing a lot. You got a new record. What's the name of the new record?
Reckless.
Reckless. Is the what's the name of the whole album?
The album's called They Counted Me Out.
They Counting Me Out is the
Mhm.
album. Reckless is the lead single. There's a whole video for that. Uh, you guys can go run it up. But musically, where you are today and where you were back then, is it? Did you go full circle, or do you feel like you're a different man right now
Yeah.
musically? Are you better, or do you think you got some work to do, or you know what I'm saying? Like your music right now, are you at your apex with what you're doing?
Yeah, because I feel like back then, like I wasn't probably, but I feel like I was making music just for my neighborhood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really making music so like the homies can drive around and not really focusing on, oh, it's a bigger picture of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, I feel like I make the music that I'm supposed to, but I make the music that's relatable to just here to, you know what I mean, to the world. You
Worldwide
know what I mean?
market.
So that's always been my goal. But sometimes you just, you know what I mean, you just be caught up in oh, I'm gonna just do this. You know what I mean? Like um with all the singing and stuff, like that was just really, I wouldn't say pushed on me, but it was like, yo, T, you should do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like you sound good doing this. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, I wanna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Mel's Joaquin, but you know what I mean? Like bro was the one like, yo man, sing that rap you doing, like sing that. Like, and I'm like,
Mm.
nah, I wanna do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But and then Jeff Liggins too, he's a big influence on what I'm doing right now. He helped me create basically the sound that you hear from me. Um, and he passed away last year, and that
Recipe.
was like a big hit to me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because like when I like if I second guessing myself or whatever, I would be able to always call Jeff, and he'd be like, "Yo, nigga, like, know what I mean? Like, know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Just really put me in perspective of who I am. Know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And now you're doing the right thing. Know what I mean? And he's been around the world a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I think I'm better. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because like it's light work for me to go in the studio. I go in the studio with nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Literally say like I'll go
I've
in the
seen it.
studio with nothing.
I've
Know what I
seen it.
mean? And come up with some dope shit. Know what I mean? So it's like it's easy to me. It's easy. And there's some songs where it's just like it happens so fast. It's just like those be the ones too. Like I just did it the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like literally I mean, it probably took us an hour to record because we stopped, we talking, we bullshit. You know what I mean? But it really took us a half hour to record if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that fast. Oh, you got the idea, boom. Oh, you got the hook. All right, bet I got. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's that fast.
Okay. So as far as the sound, if you had to describe your sound right now, the TJ Soares sound, and people wanted to say, okay, what does he sound like, and what is he trying to accomplish? What would you say your sound is? What would you say is your influence right now? The music that you're making.
It's life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
we went to Turks and Caicos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turned that into a song.
Mm.
Right? We went to like us going out to eat and shit. And I'm saying the crab nachos and oysters for breakfast, right? That was really something that happened. You know what I'm saying? We all went out, boom. I'm like, oh, crab nachos? Yeah, I want to try that. First time I had oysters, you know what I mean? Your wife's like, oh, try these.
Grown man shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah. So now I'm sipping champagne with my pinky out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I mean? So it's just I just take life, and I would say my style and my sound is a lifestyle.
Okay.
Because that's, you know what I mean, like even with me in the morning, top of the morning, you know what I'm saying, I work out every morning, and you know what I mean, I've been getting a lot of texts and DMs about people telling me to keep going, like I'm motivating them. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's what I would say my way of music is a lifestyle.
Okay. Now, is there any artist you can attach to that sound that just, let's say, describe your sound, and Kid Cudi, Tupac, Kanye? What would, if you were describing the closest thing that your sound is right now? What artist would you say?
That's interesting, because I do different music all the time. You know what I'm saying? So to wrap it up in one,
not necessarily one, but it could be more than one. Like just like
but
somebody.
But I feel like it ain't just rap though. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen to all types of shit, and like that it inspires me too. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to anything from like YFN Lucci to Justin Bieber.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I even listen to Jelly Roll. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I listen to different music.
Yeah, it ain't just rap.
Yeah,
it ain't just rap. Eclectic. So
yeah,
those three right there, you could say Justin Bieber, Jelly Roll,
and to take a quote from Fliz, Justin Bieber, I do want the feature, bro. Like for real.
There it is. So people pretty much got an eclectic mixed bag. What they looking for, you giving it to them on this new album.
Yeah, for sure.
So how many tracks on the album?
13.
Okay, and as far as out of the 13, how many bangers?
They all bangers.
All bangers.
All bangers.
Okay. So you guys hearing it first here, 13 bangers. They counted me out. Make sure you look for that. So far as musically, right? Let's get a little deeper into that. 5 years from right now. 5-year goal, 5-year plan. Musically, where do we see TJ Soares?
I want Grammys. I'm saying I want to be able to just take care of my family off of what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? The design of the clothes, you know what I mean? Movies. I'm saying I got movie scripts in the cut that I'm working on, and getting ready to press the button on those as well. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm in there.
Yes, for sure. Definitely.
I got a couple lines.
So yeah, 5 years from now, shit, we gonna be on Netflix and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's put that out into the
so right universe. There, you're telling me it ain't just rap.
No,
it ain't just music. So 5 years, TJ Soares is clothing,
acting, directing,
writing scripts, and still making music. I'm sure,
for sure.
And that's just 5 things. You probably have by then. You'll have a restaurant.
You already
food truck.
You already know.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be this, that, and the third. This is what we do on some grown man shit. And we're gonna have probably taken about 5 cruises.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna have probably went to 7 resorts, 3 different rental homes. So it's gonna be a good.
I just like, nah, I mean,
5 years.
I like to just apply all of that into the music. Nah, I mean, because that's like what else is there to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got no time for no street shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to, I mean, really get to the bag. Like you, like, I mean, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we watch it. You know what I'm saying? We watch these guys become filthy rich and throw it all away.
And you know what too?
Bad decisions. Of that,
speaking of that, before we get off track, what I want to say is, I've known you since
I was crashing out.
we met damn near at least 20 years ago. And when you used to come to the shows, it was a different person then. You were a different person.
Yeah.
And now but even at that time, you were always humble.
Mm-hmm.
And you were always just good. You could just tell that you was a good guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't align myself with anything but good people. And my circle is probably, you know what I'm saying? This right here, my two hands, that's the whole circle. How many people I let in. So for me and you to even be in the circle together, it says a testament to that you're just a good dude inside out. And even back then when you were doing what you got to do, you still came off humble. So I want everybody to know that you're a humble dude, a good guy, good heart. You know what I mean? And you were put in bad situations, and you came out on the other side, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
you had instances where you just had to do what you had to do, but end of the day, grace of God and this, that, and the third, that you moved in a way that allowed you to be sitting right here
mm-hmm.
in this studio, and I gotta applaud you for that. That is a testament to your spirit going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that you're on the right path?
No, hell yeah. Like, I mean, I move with God first, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just to be honest, it's like niche, like my wife, like, know what I mean? Like, she keep me, like, know what I mean? Like, grounded, bro. Like, she knows me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like that just keeps me calm, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
that's what keeps you from not being calm, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like I'm just trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, not just for me, but for our family. You know what I'm saying? My parents, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to call my mom and just be like, yo, you can walk out that job right now. Like, I'm outside. Matter of fact, there's a car outside for you right now. You can walk out that job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's my goal.
That's a beautiful dream. That's a grown up goal, and that's a perfect goal for somebody who's trying to be more than just somebody that's selfish and trying to get things so you can have them. You want it for your whole family, and that's admirable.
You can't lead and be selfish. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to lead and be selfish, bro.
And speaking of family, let's talk about the song that you brought up right before we went live. The song you spoke on it. I believe you said that it made you feel a way. The one that you did a song. Am I bugging out?
God Gave the Angel.
Yeah,
that was like, I mean, like, I've been needing to do a song like that for mad long. So like, it was just like, I wouldn't say painful, but I was crying like a baby the whole time recording it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, but I felt like, you know how, like, sometimes, like, as you growing, bro, you can't just carry everything. Like, you gotta let that go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that pain. You know what I mean? Like, I just always, like, you know, like, with the people that we lost, I'm saying, over the years, just, you know what I mean, growing up and all of that, I just always try to remember the good times. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you can't carry that with you and move forward, bro. It's like, that's bad energy that you still, you know what I mean, harboring from childhood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just look at it like, I let all of that go. You know what I'm saying? I'm at peace with everything. You know what I mean? It went down the way it's supposed to went down. However, you know what I'm saying?
Now, how about tell us what the song is about? You know what tell us what the song is about, actually.
So God Gave the Angel is basically just, you know what I'm saying? I got inspired to do the song, to be honest with you. It was just like, you know, I lost my Uncle Jeffrey last year. Jeff Liggins, that's like my uncle too as well. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Crystal, like, that was like all back to back too. That was before they even passed away. You know what I'm saying? So then my little cousin, you know what I'm saying? He got basically he got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So they're under investigation right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to be I do believe it was a Capitol Police or whatever. You know what I mean? And in the training, I mean, he got choked out or whatever. But it's like I just want to do that because that was on my heart. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I heard the beat, and it's crazy because, so, you know, I record a lot of music. So that song, really, I was preparing for another project that I have in the cut, right? But I woke up one day, I'm on the treadmill, I'm like, oh shit, Millie's got a new record. I press play, I'm like, nigga got my beat. You know what I'm saying? Because I just grabbed the beat real quick, you know what I mean? Just to record it. And then I was gonna double back and buy all the rights and everything. But I'm like, fuck it. Since he did it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put this out anyways. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna shoot a video for it. Like, I was already gonna shoot a video for it, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just put it out right now, shoot a video for it. You know what I'm saying? I got the album coming out, so I might as well just do that and just, you know what I mean, throw that out. You know what I'm saying? But That's where the inspiration came from, and I had everybody in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people that I lost over the years, friends, family. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm real. Like, you know what I mean, I felt good doing it after I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what was the feedback? Let's say like from your family members who heard the record, how do they feel about it?
No, everybody was good with it. Like my older cousins and everything, they was like, "Oh, I like this, TJ. You know what I'm saying? I like what this is saying. Like, you know what I mean? So, my aunts and everything. So, I mean, I just want to make good music at the end of the day. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, I ain't trying to put out no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just trying to make good music all the way around the board.
Okay, so
And I do what I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do what if I hear the beat, I'm gonna do what the beat tells me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like a record like Cruel Summer, who said, I know what to do. You know what I mean? And then if it's a record like Reckless, which we made that in the studio from scratch, had nothing. I just
mhm,
told him like, yo, I want to do some, you know what I mean, some poppy like frat. That's how I explained it. I'm like, I want to do some pop like frat boy type of shit. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? And I'm just in the studio. You know me, I'm always smoking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in the studio smoking. Like, boom, he playing that joint. I'm like, oh, this shit sound crazy. And then it just came to me. I'm like, yo, record this. You know what I
mhm.
mean? Cause I was like, oh, I got an idea. Let's see how this works. You know what I'm saying? So once we got the hook in, I'm like, oh, like, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to make sure everything was right. But yeah, man.
I seen that in action too. So it's like you you just got a knack for it. You hear talent. I mean, you have talent and you hear things on these beats. You hear things on this music, and you make these incredible hooks. And where would you say that in your recollection of who you are? What made you so good at this? Like what where did you get this talent for just hearing these hooks and these words and these tones and
Hmm.
melodies?
Well, back in the day, my dad used to play everything, man. You know what I'm saying? From Guy to Rick James, you know what I'm saying? So it's like Bobby Brown, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I used to hear all of that music, man. I just been
Classic
soaking in
music.
the classic. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the melodies, just the writing is crazy. Um, just even watching like the movies about these, like, you know what I mean, let's say like the James Brown movie, for example, right? Just watching that, how he really was in control. Like he's telling the guy, like the promoter, he's like, you're just the promoter. I'm paying you to promote, but this is like he got the venue. I mean,
Hmm.
I just little shit like that. It's like I watched and I'm studying that down to even when I watched the Elvis movie. I want to see how far they was gonna go with the movie if they really was gonna tell the truth, because he was in the projects basically. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Back, like, you know what I mean. So, and a lot of his stuff came from black music. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But I want to see if they was gonna tell it. But I'm just inspired by just good music, good artists. You know what I'm saying? On whether it's hip hop or any other type of music. You know what I mean? So, but I just study all of that and just figure out. That's when I hear the beat. Like you might hear, like I might hear something that's and like tucked in the beat. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? That's a pause, right? I think that's a pause. They'll say, but they'll say, but I might hear something in the beat, and I'm like, ooh, that part right there is telling me to say this. You know what I'm saying? Like I might
Okay.
get the melody from something that's like that you really can't hear, but I can hear it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird. But sometimes it just comes to me right there on the spot. That's why I like to record all the time. Like if I'm in the studio, I gotta record. If I was a writing and all of that, I do that too. But I like to be in the studio and just be like, yo, record this. Know what I mean? Like not like just to be like I don't write, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying, because I do write as well, but I don't know. I just, it feels more natural just recording. Like
Mm.
I feel like you get everything better, like what you're looking to get. Like, know what I mean, sometimes I might break it up in the pieces. I might do this 4 bars, and then the beat is changing here, but I need to hit that certain part a certain way.
Hmm.
So I'm like, yo, hold up. All right, let me punch in right here so I can get this the way it needs to get. You know what I'm saying? So like
Hmm.
when I did Champagne and Good Vibes, it's the same shit. Like that was from scratch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that was an accident. Like, you know what I
Mm.
mean, that wasn't even like I just heard the beat. I came into the studio. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, cuz, what's that? He said, oh, yeah, I'm just working on this right now. I said, yeah, keep that playing. We
Hmm.
gonna figure this out right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's like one of your best records, that Champagne and Good Vibes. Make sure
Yeah.
y'all go out and run that up. So we got to the music, but I want to get to to the gear, the drip. Where do you get? Because TJ got a hell of a fashion sense, gang. I don't know if y'all know. I want to know where do you draw this from? Where's this whole the sense of style? Where is that from? Where you get that from?
Well, first off, like I said, my hood is $1 million hood. Like, you know what I mean? So they, you know what I mean? At first, my mom back in the day, like she used to shop a lot. So it's like I'm going with her. She going to the mall. She going to the mall to pay a credit card bill or something. I'm going with you, mom, because I'm trying to get out of here with some sneakers or something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If we doing school shopping, I always would be like, when we get to the sneaker store, I'm like, how much can I spend? Because I can figure out if I can walk out of here with more than 2 to 3 pair of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, back in the day, you know what I mean, the Jordans or whatever, those are probably like the highest thing or whatever. So I'm like, you know, you're getting something like that. You're gonna get those, boom. And you're like, sure, I got 2 and change to spend. All right, bet. Here's what we doing. Okay. You know, so I'm gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk out of there with at least 3 pair of sneakers, bro. So I'm gonna figure it out.
So your fashion sense come from the hood.
My hood, like, yeah, like so like my big homie too. Shout out to Cheese. Like, I mean, I said that in one of the raps too. I learned to get fly by Cheese in '95. You know what I'm saying? But like, it was a fashion show in my hood. You see all my guys that be around me. It's always a fashion show. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I always was just into clothes, man. Just like it was to the point. Like, I remember my mom had to come up to. Funny story. So my mom had to come up to the school because the teacher was saying that you know, like, I guess like I caused a commotion in the class or whatever, and he's telling my mother like, your son thinks school's a fashion show, because he's saying like I basically I was bunking his class, but when I go to his class to take a test or whatever, I got the homework. You know what I'm saying, and I'm passing a test, so he's not knowing how I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm just telling the chicks in the class, yo, let me like what we had to do. Oh, I bet. Know what I mean, I'm doing my homework, but they're telling me what we had to do. Oh, here's boom. Have them grab me some the extra homework paper, whatever we got to do. I'm gonna put it together. I might not be there, but when I be there, I'm coming through with the homework. And it's the test today. Yeah, I'm gonna knock that out too. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't like that. And so when he said that to my mother was like, you know how they close the door so that the students can't hear what you're talking about. So my mom opened the door. She looked in there, shut the door. Poof. So you think my son's supposed to come to school looking like these kids? My mom's different, bro. Like, you know that. You know my mom's different. They'll say that's all respectfully. Know what I mean? So yeah, that's not my fault.
You just was born with it.
Yeah,
I was put in that particular situation. So I'm gonna put you on the spot right here. I'm gonna put you on the real spot with this fashion. Give me somebody in the industry, because you in this industry, that you admire their fashion game. This is, you can give me 2 people, 3, 1, somebody you've seen in this business that you are in, who is doing it at a high level.
I'm gonna say Fabulous.
Okay.
I think Jim Jones too.
Okay. Any women?
What that get fly like? I mean,
yeah. Glorilla, anybody?
Yeah, they get fly too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't dress like they dress.
I mean, I'm just, you know
what you mean. Just the fashion that
just a fashion, but forward.
I like ASAP Rocky too. I mean, ASAP Rocky get fly. You know what I'm saying? So
say less. So that right there, you gave me enough names. Now, on the music tip, we're going back. We're gonna stay in the industry. 3 features that you would love to have. 3 features in this business industry. 3 perfect features for TJ Soares.
I told you already. Justin Bieber's one.
Okay.
My homie Red Cafe.
Red Cafe,
I think me and Red would do a dope record. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Red, shout out to the whole Shakedown. You know what I'm saying? And
it's so many. You thinking of something, but you trying to be correct. I need
something like a Rihanna or Dej Loaf, to be honest with you.
Okay. Dej Loaf.
Yeah, I think I'd do a dope record with Dej
Loaf.
No,
I think you would too. That's out of nowhere. I didn't expect that, but that would be a dope record. I told you I listen to everything,
bro. I listen to everything.
Dej Loaf makes some good music.
Yeah, she does.
So there it is. You said Dej Loaf, Red Cafe, and who was the first one?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber,
And I say
Bees.
that because, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I back in the day promoting and stuff like that. That's how I met Red. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I learned a lot from being around them guys. Like they, you know what I mean, like I built a relationship where I get invited. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I don't always be posting this shit. I don't be, you know what I mean, like that. But I learned a lot from just being around them. You know what I'm saying, like how to move on a rule, just, you know what I mean, business wise. I've been asking a lot of questions. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I mean, shout out to Red, shout out to the Shakedown, man. I appreciate y'all niggas. Just, you know what I mean, like let me come around all the time.
Mm-hmm. Now let me get a little deeper into you personally. As far as we're gonna keep it industry, we're gonna keep it music. What would you tell? Let's say you can talk to your younger self. What would you tell your younger self not to do now that you're old? It's 20 years later. What would you say? Okay, TJ, I need you to hear me. You get a couple seconds to go back, tell them I didn't do this or this, I didn't do that. Something that you wish you had done or something you did do that you wish you didn't do, a regret, an industry regret. What would you tell younger TJ that watch out for this or don't make this mistake?
Um, I would say not everybody's for you. You know, not everybody really. Like some people's there just to be around. You know what I'm saying? Just to
Mm,
be around. But as far as like putting in the work that I put in, you know what I'm saying? Because I do this shit every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I mean? So it's just like there's no quit in me. Like, you know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna just tell myself to keep going and keep your eyes, you know what I'm saying, on everything moving around you. You know what I mean? Because you'll find out when the time's right, you're gonna find out. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you're basically saying don't put your faith in everybody.
Yeah.
Do it for you. Do what you know what you need to do. Don't wait for so and so, this person, that person. Do what you got to do, and you're gonna be straight. You probably have if you're saying that if you went forward on your own steam of
Mhm.
what you knew to be true, it probably would have worked out better for you. Basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, like, I appreciate everything that, I mean, that happened over the years. Just, I mean, the growth. Like I did a lot, bro. You know what I'm
You
saying? Like
did.
I did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a lot more than than a lot of people that's just like that they're trying to do music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and this is like some people don't even really understand. I be going to these shows and I'm looking, I'm like, bro, rapping all crazy and look like a poop pup. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand what I'm saying? But this is all respectfully, like, know what I mean? But it's like some people don't even understand like the work that the people that you're watching on TV that they put in on a day to day.
Okay.
Sometimes it's no sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you're not willing to put that work in, then why even play with it?
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, that's the time I'm on. Like I'm on go, bro. Like, know what I mean? I feel good. You know what I'm saying I feel good. Know what I mean, I done lost some weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to tear these stages up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. Speaking of stages, I want to ask you. You've performed on a lot of stages. You've opened up for a lot of artists. I want to know. Give me one artist that after you ripped the stage and they came on, they really impressed you. They you've opened up for the Locks and a bunch of different
Hmm.
people. After you did your thing and you got to sit back, give me that artist that made you want to just stand up and applaud and say that's how you do it. Do you have anybody that you could big up right now that you've seen do what they do?
There's a few people. So I seen Fabulous live a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm with Red and them, I'm able to move around. You know what I mean? Backstage and all of that. So it's like I remember when Fab came to the Strand, I
Mm-hmm.
felt like the building was. It was like I think, a matter of fact, it was the first night. Shout out to Jay Deuce. It was the first night, the first big show that Jay Deuce did. He opened that show. You know what I'm saying? And I was on the side of the stage. I'm like, yo, it felt like the building was just gonna break apart, bro. Like he had that shit rocking, and then that
Mm-hmm.
joint came on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Know what I mean? Like that,
Mm-hmm.
yo, it just the energy, like it was just crazy, bro. Like, know what I mean? Like I was like, damn, like, yeah, like this is what I want to do. Like, know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, um, and I say the Locks, bro. Like I seen the Locks. You know what I'm saying I did a few shows with them too as well. But it's just like them together, like just that
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, they got that, bro. Like they like we seen what they did at the verses. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Yeah, they best in
yeah.
the business. These guys, at least I think Fab got 30 years at this point. I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
be honest. So Fab and Locks low key doing what they do, and Fab is slept on. I don't think nobody really want to versus with Fab. Not in New York, right?
Nah.
So Fab is a problem. New York people know, most hip hop heads know that Fab gets busy.
Oh, Busta Rhymes, bro.
And Busta gets
Rhymes,
busy.
like oh my God, I seen him too. I think I seen him twice. Yeah, man, crazy energy, like crazy energy, bro.
Is Busta one of them ones you wouldn't want to get on the record with?
Nah, I'll get on the record with anybody.
Okay, there it is.
But come on, bro. I did a record with Jadakiss, man. So now I mean, if I can do that and hold my own, then you already know. I mean, it's all respectfully, bro.
Okay, there it is. So let's stay on some industry talk. This music talk. 5 cities. If TJ Soares could rock out, massive crowd, just 5 locations that TJ wants to be on a stage,
on a big stage, like
big
arena
stage,
type shit.
big stage.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna go to LA.
LA.
We definitely going to ATL. You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta.
What else? Madison Square Garden is always the go-to. You know what I mean? Like you always want to be like, oh, I did that. You know what I'm saying? And somewhere down south, somewhere else, like maybe like Houston or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere big, bro. Texas. You know what I mean? Like somewhere like that. Like, you know what I mean? I did every venue here in the city except for the Mecca now? What's it called? The Mecca? What's it called? The Dunks and Knicks. This Providence. You know what I'm saying?
It's called
P-Pack. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the Dunk no more, right?
It's not the Dunk.
It's something. I don't know. Whatever it is.
I mean, but
the big arena.
That's the biggest. That we got to do that too.
Okay, so
I mean, you got to do hometown all the way.
There it is. Now, as far as I'm going to say, female singers, give me 3 that you would love to work with.
Wait, dead or alive?
I mean, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's up to you. I would say alive, but you could do both. Do alive first.
Alive. Let's just do it big. Let's go with Beyonce.
Oh wow, you went real big.
Yeah, let's do it. Like why not?
Wow.
Like why play with it? You gonna shoot around or you trying to win the ship?
Hey, you trying to win? Win that chip.
So yeah, I'll go with B. Definitely B. Female. Does that have to be singers? You said all singers.
Singers. I want to match you up, pair you up. Rihanna or somebody like. I want to pair you up. We got Beyonce. We give me 2 more that gonna pair well. You want some help?
Yeah, throw me some names.
Maya.
Oh yeah, that's a go-to.
Monica.
Ashanti, bro.
Ashanti. That sounds legit.
Ashanti.
There you go. So we got Beyonce, Maya, Rihanna, Ashanti.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one for you too. I want to see. I would love, because she from where I'm from, A. Marie. I would love to see you with an A. Marie feature.
I think that'd be dope too.
And it's so many. It's so many good ones out there. Erykah Badu. It's just so many, gang. We could just sit here all night. Now, let me get into something else that people may not know. TJ can cook. Like cook food. All right. Let's talk about your cooking skills. Where did that come from? Where did you get this ability to cook with love?
My parents, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmothers, you know what I'm saying? Like my family, like we always have big gatherings, you know what I'm saying? So as you see, like you going to my parents' crib, like it's always lit over there right now. You know what I'm saying? It was like that back in the day, but I mean it's like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmothers though, you know what I mean? My grandmother's always cooking. You know what I mean? Like R.I.P. to both of them, but they was always cooking. You know what I mean? My aunt Sheila, my cousin Kim, like, you know what I mean? Like always cooking good food. So I'm around that all the time, and I just picked it up. You know what I mean? I'll be sitting in the kitchen sometimes talking to Pops while he's doing his thing, or talking to my moms. You know what I mean? Just soaking up all the game. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at everything. I be telling Kai, like, you need to sit over here and see what I'm doing. You just always want to eat. You come in here looking around.
So they knew how to burn. They knew how to
Sure.
burn. They taught you
For
how to
sure.
burn. Put their foot in it.
And then sometimes I'll just be smoking and just figuring shit out, to be honest with you. Like, let me see what I can do with this. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, because if you know how to cook, you could just you could feel your way around and figure out what tastes good and what.
Well, Nisha might find something and send it to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely can make that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I just like to cook, bro.
Okay.
It don't even matter. Like, I'm cooking whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oxtails, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The shrimp scampi from scratch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to ask you the recipes.
You already know
so
that.
we got one, the oxtail. the shrimp scampi. Those are 2 TJ specialties. I need 3 more. That's 5.
I don't know. My family, I don't
Crabs.
Nah, I definitely do the seafood though.
Something with fish.
Nah, the salmon.
Salmon is 3.
Bussin'. You know what I'm saying? All the time. But what else?
Cabbage.
Yeah, the cabbage. You know, the cabbage is always bussin'. The cabbage, yeah, for sure. The cabbage is good. I cook everything though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you know what? I guarantee you probably make a good cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just made them last night too. That's crazy that you said that.
So that's 5 right there.
I want me to tell you what I did with that. So I basically just season real good. I chopped up mad onions, put them at the bottom of the pan, hit them with a little bit of cilantro flakes on the onions, let that good. Then I put the burgers in there and just, know what I mean, let them rock out like that. Put more onions on top of that shit. Know what I mean, cover it for a little bit. Then I just start flipping them. Now all the onions is in the burgers. Know what I mean, but I can't tell you the seasoning though. You know what I'm saying? The seasoning is everything. Know what I mean, but the seasoning is everything. But once I did that, I used some Kobe Jack cheese, and I used and I put some bacon on there, bro.
So you cooking?
Yeah.
Do you do hot dogs at all?
The glizzies, the best of pause. But yeah, I mean, it ain't like a go-to. Like I'm gonna eat a glizzy. Like, you know what I mean?
What about pasta? Like what kind of pasta?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm talking. The shrimp scampi from scratch. Anything with pasta though, whatever you want. I could do the seafood pasta, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know we got to get into next. Alcohol to pair with this fine meal. Give us some TJ favorites. I already know, but I want you.
You know the Bel Air's on deck all the time. The Bel Air's on deck all the time.
We need that call. We need that
Bel Air's on deck. You know what I'm saying? You put me onto the screwball. And yeah, I the Don Julio, dependent. I mean, I might take the Don and make some drinks for me and Nisha with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's a good lineup. So no vodka.
I don't do the vodka. Nisha does the vodka. Though.
Okay. Yeah, Nisha
you already know that.
And no beer? What kind of beer? We can't get no beer on a Blue Moon beer with a slice of orange.
With the orange, know what I mean? Depending, I might have a Heineken, depending on, know what I mean? If I'm getting my Spanish cooking on, I'm saying I have a Corona or something, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because you know I cook everything, bro. You know I cook everything.
There it is. I'm gonna do an either or. We're gonna run through some either or, okay? All right, so I know you, so I know where to go with these questions, but these people don't know you, so we're gonna have a little fun with this one, right? We going out. We got to decide what to do. Either or. Bowling or Top Golf.
Oh, damn, bro. That's tough. Damn. Top Golf was hilarious last time.
Top Golf is crazy.
So I feel like I think you almost fell over the thing, bro.
I probably did.
I'm gonna go with Top. I'm gonna go with Damn, we love bowling too. I'm gonna go with bowling, bro.
Okay.
Bowling. I feel like it, and I mean, like we do that more than the Top Golf.
All right, so we're gonna say bowling. So another either or. All right, small hookah lounge, big ass club.
I'll go with the small hookah lounge.
Hookah lounge.
We get the little section. We cooling, like, know what I mean? Couple bottles. I'm good with that.
Okay, all right.
I mean, only time I feel like I need to be in a big club if it's showtime.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I haven't even really been going out like that. I just been chilling, bro. Like, know what I mean? I don't, you know, I've been working, like really working. So it's like I ain't really like, oh, I'm gonna go out and party every weekend. Like, nah, I'm done with that unless I'm booked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the little lounges is good with us. They got some good food, drinks. I'm good with that.
All right, so I got another one.
As long as I can smoke my weed, I'm good. Whoever you already know that.
Now we already went on a cruise together, and
hilarious.
We did a lot of stuff together. So this is an either or. Cruise or resort.
I'm going on a resort too, like next month too. So right now I'm you already know I'm going hot body with the cruises, bro. Like we did mad cruises. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think like the cruises is more or less like you're doing everything all at once. You know what I'm saying? You're on a boat. I mean the boat's like a whole city. You know what I'm saying? You can do everything on a boat. You know what I'm saying? That you can do right now. You know what I'm saying? And then you stop and go on an island. Come on, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's creasy.
Now the resorts,
we don't
sleep on the resorts though.
Like 3 times, huh?
Don't sleep on the resort.
I'm about to find out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What we doing? Mexico.
Okay. When is that? In July, right?
July, yeah.
Okay. All right. So another either or. Hotel or Airbnb?
Airbnb all day, bro. I'm done with the hotels.
Okay.
You already know that. Well, I said, oh, where we going? Anywhere we go, I'm like, yo, guys, what up? I'm looking for these Airbnbs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel more free at the Airbnb, like that, because shit, you get into the hotel, they be like, damn, no smoke. I'm like, shit, I gotta go outside to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Even though you really can't smoke in the Airbnbs, but shit, at least I'm secluded. Like, I can go outside and, you know what I mean?
Okay, so we're gonna keep it right here. Another either or. Hot tub or pool?
I laugh because Challz is sitting in the hot tub.
I've been in the hot tub for 9 hours, gang. So if you go on vacation with me, I'm gonna be. We've been. I'm
in the hot tub, and drinks keep coming. You know what I'm saying?
I'm drinking in the hot tub. It is what it is. Hot tub or pool?
I'm gonna go with the pool. I get my laps in. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the hot tub though, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the pool. Laps in, cooler. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you on vacation. This is another either or. Air Force Ones or Timbs?
Come on, bro. We going with the ones.
Okay.
The Timbs is not even coming in the vacation bag, bro.
And we got the peanut butter Timbs record, man.
Yeah, I know, but it ain't gonna. I mean, it depends. Where we going? If we going somewhere like, are we going to the Aspens or something? I mean, skiing. Yeah, yeah, bring the Timbs with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, ones all day.
There it is. Okay, we gonna stay on either or.
You know I keep them fresh, so I got a fresh pair right now at the crib. I'm like, Shawnee, want to wear these?
We gonna stay on either or. All right. Weed or drink?
Smoke weed.
That's that simple, huh?
You already know.
Okay, we gonna stay on the either or. We got a nice Airbnb. All of us, we got food in the fridge to cook. Are we eating in or we going out?
All right. So usually, to me, we're gonna eat breakfast in the crib. And know what I mean, we'll be out all day if we in the Airbnb. We usually out running around. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's both though, because we eat out when we're out, and then we come back to the crib. Shoot, everybody.
No. That's a cheat. You cheating.
That's what it is.
Let's say that. No. I do it. No.
You
gotta decide, because once whatever we do, we're gonna crash out and get completely wasted. It ain't gonna do nothing after that. You saw us. We went on the cruise. We came back from the excursion, and we were supposed to go to dinner.
We never made it.
Nobody made the dinner.
We never made it. But that was like that. You talking about the Turks trip, right?
Turks and Caicos. We got TV on the horse.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was funny too. But yeah, that was like the best trip, yo. Like, when we remixed it last time we went though, we did the remix the last trip when we went back. You know what I'm saying? But we did it even crazy. So last time we went, after we came back from the excursion, because we did the same excursion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then when we came back, we went to Mardi Grasville in the pool and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So already what happens when you're on the island,
right?
Then we went over there. It's a wrap, bro.
So
we missed the whole night after that. Like, me and Niche did not wake up till the next. Like, it was probably like 3 a.m. Everything was done.
Okay, so you gotta pick one. We all going out to dinner, or we gonna stay in the house and cook.
No, we do the dinners though. We going out because we turn out. We gonna turn out.
Okay.
Drinks gonna keep coming.
Say less. So, all right. So, vacation time. We staying on this. Mountains or the beach? Think it through though, because
what's
up in the mountains, like a
summertime vibe, the cabins and shit.
The cabin. Like we like the cap. Like when I go, you ain't come yet, but we get to rent the house.
Yeah, I'm with that.
6 rooms, pool tables, hot tubs in the mountains, or at the beach. We go to the beach and everybody do what they do at the beach. Now everybody gonna quickly say the beach.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the cabin.
But don't sleep on the cabin.
No way, I'm gonna go with the cabin. I feel like it's a more like of a vibe. Like sometimes we go camping every year too. So, but I just feel like it's a more of a vibe. Everybody's, know what I mean, cooling, music's popping. There might be spades games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's just the whole vibe. I'm gonna go with the cabin.
There it is. I think that's a good lineup of either or right there. This, that, and the third. Before we get out of here, what do you want people to know? What do you want to tell people that they may not know about TJ Soares?
Me, TJ Soares, Mr. Soares. Nah, like Chilz said, man, I'm just a humble. I mean, I'm humble. Um, I pretty much stay to my not stay to myself, but you know what I'm saying. Like I don't really be around a lot of people like that. Like you know what I mean, I just keep it like what it is, like my day to day, my day to day peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to be around people that's on the same time as me. You know what I'm saying? So if you want some bullshit, then I won't be around you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't trying to accomplish nothing, I won't be around you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, that's just me. Like I'm a go getter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to really, you know what I mean, get to it for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just keep it humble, bro, and just, know what I mean, like, want to put out good music and put quality. If it's clothes I'm doing, or if I'm, know what I mean, the movies, everything got to be top quality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're never gonna get a cheeseburger over here. You know what I'm saying? We do shrimp, lobster, steak over here. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah, that.
that's the time I'm on though. You know what I'm saying? I get a little bougie sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But that's due to Chilz and his wife because they be having us do bougie stuff. Know what I mean? But I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
I do not mind it. You know what I'm saying?
We do some bougie stuff. Now, name of the album again, one more time.
They counted me out. You know what I'm saying? And I named it that just because, like I said, like I still feel like everybody really, you know what I mean, but I feel like people still hate on me, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't do nothing to nobody, you know what I mean? But it's just it's this is for the haters, for the naysayers, you know what I mean, for the non believers. Like, oh, Champagne and Good Vibes, could they do it again? And even with that, I'm like, yo, y'all really ain't listened to the whole album, but you know what I mean, but it's cool. I love it. You know what I'm saying? My catalog is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it. But it's just like, yeah, quality music, bro.
So this is a real good interview, TJ. I'm gonna
Word,
be
I
honest.
appreciate you.
This is dope, and I want to, before I get out of here, I want to let people know that we've done a lot of work over the years, and there's always been love, and we got a project together too.
The what project?
The What Project? We are let's talk about that. The making of that. How do you feel about that? Because that record is so strong, but we didn't know that when we started it.
Nah, I just honestly think like the way that it was put together is is easy because there was no ego involved. Know what I mean? Like everybody just did what they do. Know what I mean? Like it was more or less just being free and being yourself. Know what I mean? So there's times where, I'm saying, Charles, he busy. So I might, I'm saying, be in the studio with Fliz and be like, yo, are we working? And then I'm like, I'll call Charles on a video chat. And then now he's like, yo, wait, you guys just did that? Like, oh, nah. You know what I'm saying? But, and then at the same time, like, everybody know that everybody really rap. So everybody's coming with their A game. Like, you know what I'm saying? On every song. You know what I mean? So, it's yeah, I think it was just dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the energy, Flintstone Records, and then he's sending them out, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was just dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to the next one, cause
The What too?
Yeah. So, it's good. Like I just like, you know what I'm saying, like to be honest with you, like I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like
Likewise.
it's just like it's just easy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really deal just easy work, grooming on some grooming shit. You know what I'm saying? Like once again, no ego involved. Like everybody just fully supports each other. You know what I'm saying? If Charles got something, we pulling up. If Fliz got something, we pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I got something, they pulling up. So it's just like, I mean, like it's just it is what it is. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
You want to shout out the manager?
Oh yeah, T, she's always in the building. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Taiwan, the manager.
Yeah. Salute to T, man, because she's always working. She was working. She was on the phone back there before we even started. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But it's like shit. Yeah, she's constantly working. I appreciate you, T. You already know that. I tell you that all the time. And yeah, we just work, bro. Like, know what I mean? She'll send me stuff. I send her stuff. Like, yeah, I want to do this. Look into this. Like, know what I mean? And yeah, she's know what I mean, like she does what she do. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's all I can say. Like,
legendary.
it's
Legendary.
What I mean? It's just like, yeah, let's do it. Know what I mean? And there's times where I'll be like, yo, T, I want to do this. She'll be like, all right, let's do it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that easy. Know what I mean? Or she'll be like, oh, let me look into it. You know what I'm saying? So or she'll be like, nah, we ain't doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? She'll be like, I have to tell them that we ain't doing that.
Got your back.
She said, oh, nah, hell no. I'll tell you a funny story. I forgot where I was going, but I had a show and I'm like, yo, T, man, I don't know what's going on out here, man. She's running late. She had something to do with her daughter or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what's going on out here, T, but yo, there's nobody in this club, bro, right now. Like, I don't know what they're doing. The dude's telling me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, everything is popping at this time. I'm like, what, you wanted me here at this time? Like, you know what I'm saying? But there was another event that I was doing that same day, and I'm already online. I'm like, oh, this shit is jumping. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, yo, T, what you want me to do? She's like, meet me at the other spot.
She made the call.
Meet me at the other spot. I'll handle him later.
I'm not even gonna ask you what show that was. What I'm gonna do right here though, legendary interview, TJ. I think we got a closer look. People that don't know you gonna know you. People that do know you gonna know you better. This was 100% an amazing interview, and I think you're gonna reach a lot of hearts and minds with this one. All right.
Word.
So salute to you, and salute to Taiwan over there in the cut doing what she do. All right. Listen, I'm Challz Brown. I appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you lock in. Follow TJ Soares on all social media platforms.
TJ Soares 401. You can also follow the TJ Soares fan page too on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to the homie in Vegas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, big up to the homie in Vegas, man. It's the king of Vegas. Now, say that's the bro.
There it is. There it is. Listen, man, we appreciate y'all locking in, man. TJ, salute to you, my guy. As always,
you already.
It is what it is, gang. We'll catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Bring me to your city. I'm ready to come tear it down. Bring me to your city. Get in contact with T. You know what I'm saying? Get in contact with Taiwan. Let's work.